Alright, flow checklist. Trims in takeoff position, takeoff flaps are set, all the lights are on, mixer's full rich, throttle's set, primer's in the lock, boost pump is on. We'll get a takeoff clearance. We're heading up to Marion, North Carolina, the Shiflet field. There's a little grass strip up in the mountains. Donaldson Tower, Musketeer 8778, Mike's holding short runway 23 at Alpha 4, ready for departure.
And Mike Roger, Donaldson Tower, runway 23, section Alpha 4, clear for takeoff, right turn west approved. Maintain out below 2,500 oil in the class Delta.
Clear for takeoff, runway 23, and we'll remain out below 2,500 while you're in the Delta. 78 Mike. All right, we're clear on the approach end. We've been cleared onto the runway. This is runway 23. Oil pressure and temperature both in the green. Like the wind is a little bit off the left. Alright, heels on the floor, takeoff power is set. Maintain center line, all temperature and pressure in the green, we got airspeed. There's 80. Coming up on 300 feet, no more usable runway. Flaps coming up. Trimming for 90. There's 500 feet. And we'll aim for the quarry. And he said maintain at or below 2,500 while we're in his airspace. I don't believe that'll be a problem, but go ahead and check the oil temperature and pressure. Everything looks good. Still within gliding distance of his runway. Is a good heading. Wait for Table Rock. Beautiful morning. And our time off was 9:20. We'll go ahead and pull the power back. Nice cruise climb. We'll trim for that. That'll work right there. We'll just keep an eye on our airspeed and our engine temperature, but it's nice and cool this morning, so we should be in good shape. Coming up on 2,500, we'll go ahead and level out here so we don't bust his airspace. Let the airspeed build up. Yeah, so today's mission is we're going to go up to Marion, North Carolina. There's a grass strip up there. It's called Shiflet Field. It's 3,400 feet long, and it's a grass strip. 3,400 feet long and 180 feet wide. It's right on a bend in the Catawba River. And as a fly fisherman, and a pilot, having an airport right on the bend of a river is very enticing. All right, we're clear of his airspace, so we can go ahead and continue on up. And we'll turn some of this airspeed into altitude. Yeah, so seems like a kind of a no-brainer. So, you know, in flight training, we do a lot of short and soft field takeoff practice. Normally, we do it on a, you know, it's a simulated exercise, so we do it on a regular asphalt runway. But I used to keep my airplane at Williamsport, which is right over here, actually. That's right in front of us, actually. And that's like 2,100 feet long. So that really is a short field. We got an aircraft 600 feet above us. Go ahead and we'll turn towards this. I don't see him. $700 feet above us now. Here, let's go ahead and turn in. Lima Alpha. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and pull this power back a little bit so we're not... There he is. I have that aircraft in sight.
This frequency on the ground with a phone number. Advise if you need it. No traffic between you and the field.
Alright, we're going to go ahead and continue our climb up.
92 Charlie, Alpha cancellation received. Squawk V4, frequency change approved. Have a great day.
Squawk V4, frequency change approved. 6492 Charlie, thank you.
So it's a beautiful morning.
Rear approach, Bay 1052.
Nice day for
1,000 kilo.
a trip up to the mountains.
Direct Colliers, contact Atlanta Center 135.35.
3535, direct Colliers, what's up?
Checking on with Greer, say again.
Bay 1052, 17.1 for 11,000 kilo.
752, Greer approach, Greer altimeter is 3033, maintain 6,000.
6,000, 8%.
We're just going to get around Greer's airspace over here to the right. So if you just stay to the left of Paris Mountain, which is right here, yeah, you should be fine. So we'll get a little bit to the west of it, and we'll.
350, Greer approach, Greer altimeter is 3033, squawk 6044. So 350 radar contact.
We had some high cirrus this morning, but that's all pretty much cleared off. We do have a little bit over the mountains. A little bit over those mountains over there. That's the direction we're headed in, but it's pretty high. Should continue to dissipate this as the morning goes on.
350, read back correct, and altimeter 3033.
Go ahead and lower my nose a little bit. Just keep the... Alright, we're out of his airspace. We can go turn the lights off. We're going to leave the boost pump on until we get to our cruise altitude. Oil pressure and temperature both in the green. Suction looks good. We got good fuel pressure. making about 85 knots over the ground in the climb. That's not too bad.
350, contact Atlanta Center.
For the old Musketeer.
34.2, good day.
Atlanta 34.2, point to there 350.
We're going to go ahead and turn to
approach. Moody 721 Lima Papa with you, level 6,500.
Moody 721 Lima Papa, clear approach, cross number 3033.
31 with Lima Papa.
Flight 2 Mike Romeo, contact Atlanta Center 134.8.
Over to center 134.8 for Mike Romeo.
752, contact Asheville, approach 124.65.
2465, Legion 752, good day.
And we're going to go up to 5,500. That ought to do. Well, temperature looks good in the climb. There's Furman University right down there. Good. Take a picture. It'll last longer. There's 5,000 feet. We got 500 feet to go. Well, temperature still looks good. We're going to come back to the right just a little bit. Just avoid this higher terrain. Stay out of Greer's airspace. Beautiful morning. Not much wind to speak of. Coming up on 5,500. Got no traffic ahead of us that I can see. There's 5,500. Just pitch the nose over to level. Let the airspeed build up. There's 100 knots. About as good as we're going to get right there. Pull the power back. And we'll retrim for that. Yeah, I can feel we have just a little bit of a headwind out of the north. 020 on the heading.
41 Lima Papa, contact Atlanta Center on 134.8 with you.
134.8, 1 Lima Papa.
We're going to come a little bit more to the right just to avoid this high terrain here, and then we'll head back to the...
Greer, just confirm 134.8 for 1 Lima Papa?
Yep, either 134.8 or 121.35.
Papa.
Okay, we got 105 knots over the ground. We're showing about 110, 115 our airspeed. So there's really no, got a little bit of a tailwind, not much of one, maybe 5 knots. I could feel it off the tail. Hey, bottom of the hour. Oil temperature and pressure look good. Suction looks good. Go ahead and shut the boost pump off. Fuel pressure's still good. We're trimmed for level flight. So landing lights out, power set, boost pump is off, mixture's leaned. We can lean just a little more. Let's see what kind of performance we get up here. I like to lean it to about 1100 on the EGT. That looks pretty good right there. Yep, that looks good. So at about 2300 RPM, getting about 105 knots indicated and 102 knots. Alright, so the mixture's set, engine instruments are in the green, trim is set, DG's set, 040. And we're climbing actually, so because we're getting a little bit of a bump off those mountains, we'll just stay to the right and then we'll turn north. Shiflet traffic, Musketeer 8778 mics, 10 miles to the south, descending out of 4000. Shiflet.
Traffic, stand 51 and to the left, 27.7.
We'll come down to 3200. That's 1,000 feet above TPA. Fly over the field and look for a wind sock. See what direction the wind's coming from.
Base, runway 29.
Shiflet traffic, Musketeer 8778 Mike is 5 miles to the south. We'll be overflying the field at 1,000 feet above TPA. We're checking for the winds. Shiflet. Okay, we'll leave the gas on this tank, fill the best tank.
KGYHto9A9, we're going to shoot Twin Lakes here, and then we'll be heading back into Aiken.
There's no wind. All right, we're coming over the field. There's no wind to speak of. I can see on the water there's really nothing. Shiflet traffic, Musketeer 8778 Mike's overflying the field 3,000 feet. We'll be turning out to the east to descend in for runway 28. Shiflet. Shiflet traffic, Musketeer 8778 Mike, this short final runway 28 Shiflet. That was a piece of cake.